Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For this month, I'm offering a special called Moths to the Fire, which is a reading that was created and conceived kind of resembling this Scorpio theme season, which for me is all about the nature of desire. So it's a reading that reflects upon that nature of desire and how to better kind of consciously manifest from that source of power into our reality. So if you would like to know more details about those special or any other of my tarot services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is on below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. So Sagittarius, I do feel like during this month of November, things are getting clear to you in an emotional front, and things that are kind of taking away your energy, your drive, your focus, your attention. I feel like some of you are being called to make deep changes that you might not really want to make, because it might be that in order to manifest those changes or to act upon those changes, you have to let go of emotional baggage that is with you for a long time, or you have to let go of the past that still influences some of your Sagittarius heavily. I feel like there are things that are beyond your understanding right now as you go into November, because of the moon energy that it's with you as you go, as a past influence. It's a past influence that it's still though affecting in a subtle form your month. And when the moon is present as a past influence, and the kind of the lineup of energy you have here, I do feel like there's a lot of unconscious wants, desires, fears that have been triggered in the recent weeks for you, that are bringing though emotional discovery of something that you have been holding on for quite a time. It's like, I feel like some of you are attached to an emotional experience that is precious to you, and it's hard to let go. It's hard to just toss it to the wind, because whatever this Page of Cups is, it's important to you. For some of you, for some Sagittarius, this could be a connection with a water sign person or energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or someone with a watery personality trait, which are emotional, empathetic, creative, very docile kind of temperament. There's really that kind of understanding, this kind of message of, for some of you, it's like this sweet child. So for some of you, it's like a person that might be younger than you, Sagittarius, or it could be even about your own children. For Sagittarius that are parents, it could be that you have a very deep emotional relationship with your child, but for some reason it could be that you're not currently with this child, or there's kind of a distance or separation within you and someone that it could even be that you love like a child, if it's not your son or your daughter. So there's a sense of some of you being away from someone that means something to you. It means something to you that you yourself kind of don't understand. And I feel like being death here, the death arcana in your unconscious, there are here a transformation that needs to happen for you to return to yourself, as you have the King of Wands here. And I feel like the message that I was just saying pertains particularly to Sagittarius men. The male energy of Sagittarius seems to have this association with the Page of Cups, which is a younger person or a child or just someone that in which there's a significant age difference. And for Sagittarius women, it could be the opposite way. It could be that you feel somehow emotionally vulnerable during this period of time due to the fact that you might not be with the person you want to be. But death in your unconscious is also appealing to your sense of, needing to end things, needing to let go of things that you're holding on too tightly and that are creating issues for your health and your well-being. I do feel like the Four of Pentacles is in your conscious position. You know what you are severely attached to, either being love, a relationship, a dream, an idea, your money, your possessions, your ways. I feel like something has to go, Sagittarius. If it doesn't, if you don't open the door for things to leave your life, you're just going to you're not going to recognize yourself, because you are the King of Wands. Male or female Sagittarius, you are the King of Wands, which means that you are powerful in your vision, you are creative, you are a risk taker, you are a leader, you are passionate, and you, above all things, honor and respect freedom. So what it is that you're not freeing from your own being, it could be that you can't open up about something, you can't confess something that puts you in an emotional, vulnerable position. It could be that this is all about your internal process, as the Moon and the Page of Cups reveal to you your own inner child, or the needs of your own inner child, right? That it's like there's this sense of putting yourself at an emotional risk, either because the person you are with or want to be with involves risk, because it might demand that you transform I'm sorry, that you change your ways, especially for Sagittarius that are possessive, for Sagittarius that might display or live in relationship dynamics of control, of abuse of some sorts, right? And I feel like you just, returning to a more fair and freer state of relating. Because I also feel like others of you, Sagittarius, you had a recent fallout or breakup or shake-up. If it was not a breakup, it kind of a warning, right? That if things wouldn't change in your life, in the ways you go about things, in the things you allow, it could be that you are the one that you're being controlled. It could be your partner acts upon you this way and you cannot stand it anymore. It could be that you're dealing with a very immature, needy, clingy, irresponsible person as well, that wants to kind of is suffocating you, right? And you're considering leaving this situation or letting go of this attachment, because attachment is a source of suffering sooner or later, especially depending on the degree of intensity of attachment. But what I'm being shown here is that you do have some degree of attachment that can be considered to be intense, and you might just have had or are about to have a wake-up call that something very important and essential needs to change, a way of being. It needs to end so that you give room to a new one, that it's a match to your essence. King of Wands. You want to be free. You want to have passion and love, yes, but you give room for that passion and that love to be a force of evolution for both you and your partner, or you and someone you're dealing with, even if it's not a romantic relationship. It could even be with your child. It could be that you're a parent that's a control freak, or a parent that has some difficulty in allowing, right, your child to develop their own identity aside of what you want them to be or become. Or it could be that opposite way. You have parents that are very controlling of you. It could be many things. It could be even you, that you have this duality that you're facing. In one way, not wanting to control so much, not wanting to possess so much, but at the same time, you have, for other Sagittarius, you have built your identity around your possessions. So it's like your material life matters to you a lot, for some of you, because it represents somehow the power, the energy of power that you feel you have to affect you or affect your environments in ways that give you what you want. But what I'm feeling is like that as being a source for some of you of power, it's also becoming a source of issue to you, because it's not making you happy deep down. It's not making you healthy as well. I keep getting the sense that some of you Sagittarius might be going through some health concerns as well, or just not feeling like your best in the beginning of the month, in the first part of the month. But as you go into December, as you go into your own season, I feel like you will get better, and you will find that sense of being reborn, or returning to your being, returning to your life, returning to the command of something that maybe you have felt like temporarily away, like you were away from something that's yours, but that you couldn't deal with. I feel like some of you have a lot of things that you just can't deal with. You have been in this energy, I can't deal with this, I can't deal with this. With the moon, it's like a very paranoid energy that sometimes can make us run, right, from things that of the night. The night concept here as being fears, what's hidden, our unconscious, right? What we can't see, what we can't understand, right? In a visible way. And I feel like this night phase is like you are in the tail end of this process, and you're about to come back to a sense of light, and with something actually meaningful that you brought from that kind of underground experience, like the discovery of a feeling, of a dream, of a facet of your personality that maybe some of you had suppressed, especially dealing with your imaginative, sensitive, emotional being. I feel like some of you are just being reborn, right? Being reborn, both emotionally and spiritually here, to a new state of being, to a new state of relating and behaving, so that you can't, I keep getting the energy of abuse. So For Sagittarius that are in abusive relationships or harsh environment situations that abuse your sense of self, right? They put at risk or they threat your authentic energy. It might be time to let go. Leave by the door of the situation. Like, just say goodbye to something that is causing you harm. Anything causing you harm, since from a habit you have, an addiction, a compulsion, a way of being, a relationship, it's time to leave because it might be putting your well-being at risk, and this is something that you shouldn't be permissive with. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.